How are y'all this morning? Good morning. How are y'all this morning? Good morning, Regina. I'm going to try to actually keep an eye on this today so it doesn't do what it did yesterday, because that was so crazy. I was totally cracking up at how yesterday I don't know, was into my praying and y'all all apparently just had a black screen. I don't even know how that works, because once it posted it was just gone for a second and then came back at the very end. So I got a good laugh out of that. Oh, good morning. Regina said good morning. On this dreary, rainy morning. Although, no crazy storms yet, so that's a good thing. I'm going to wait just a minute. If you don't know already, today is Galatians 6 1 and 2, so just 2 verses. I will say these 2 little verses definitely pack a punch. Hey, Kathy. Oh, and Lori. Y'all, my eyes are not the best in the morning. I need to just start wearing reading glasses, but I've been trying to hold out till I'm 50 and only have 1 year left. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Like I said, today's reading is Galatians 6, verses 1 and 2. And so again, y'all, I'm reading from my old Bible. It has so many notes and pictures and things in it that I need to get a new one, but I just keep holding it off. I mean, look at this. I don't want to have to get a new Bible. I want this to stay in the same place where it was with my notes from little Sethi. And a drawing he drew. Goodness, super cute. Anyway, okay, sorry. Down memory lane for y'all. Courtney, hey. Okay, so Galatians 6 1 and 2. Again, really short. I'll read it to you. Brothers, if someone is caught in a sin, you who are spiritual should restore him gently. But watch yourself, or you may also be tempted. Carry each other's burdens, and in this way you will fulfill the law of Christ. Man. This section is called Doing Good to All, and so I think it's just about what a friend of mine called Justice used to call one anothering. There's a lot of one anothering in the New Testament, and what it's supposed to look like to be in the body of Christ. So again, brothers, if someone is caught in a sin, you who are spiritual should restore him gently. I think that's a funny thing. I should have looked to see what it said in another version instead of you who are spiritual. But watch yourself, or you also may be tempted. Carry each other's burdens, and in this way you will fulfill the law of Christ. And so I'm just gonna pray into that. Lord, I thank you for your word. I thank you for Paul who puts this stuff out there. I mean, he put it out there for the church in Galatia, but it's also for us that then in the body of Christ, when we see somebody who is caught in sin, our answer is not just judgment. It's first of all recognizing that they're caught in sin. It's not them, they're caught in this thing. And that we're called to come alongside them, to carry their burdens, to restore them gently, but to do it in humility. And so I guess this does kind of go with the same theme from yesterday of humility. And so Lord, I just jump off of yesterday's prayer that most of y'all didn't hear about us being unified through humility. And this is just an awareness that we, except for the grace of God, we would be there too. And so instead of looking down on people who are stuck in sin, to recognize the commonality of it, And but that we need people alongside us, Lord, who will call us out in a good way, that they will see what is in us that is good and call that forth. And so, Lord, that's what I pray for all of us today. Over Shades Valley specifically, but all of our people who are out and anyone who sees this, that, Lord, that you would bless us with people to come around us who will see who we really are, not our flesh, but our spirit, and they will call that out. That when we are being unkind, that they will call kindness out in us. When we are being unforgiving, that they would call out forgiveness in us. And Lord, that we would respond well and not say, I'm going to pull myself up by my bootstraps, but that we would lay ourselves at the Lord's feet and acknowledge that it is only through him that real change can come about. And Lord, that we would view ourselves not as a pointing finger in anyone's life, but that we would be like Aaron and like her, holding Moses' hands and praying over the battle, because our battle is not against flesh and blood. It's against the principalities of darkness in this world. And so, Lord, I ask that we would truly carry each other's burden and fulfill the law of Christ. I thank you that the law of Christ again brings liberty and freedom. And that's what we were made for, liberty and freedom. It is for freedom that Christ set us free. So just blessings to you today. Blessings to you today. And Lord, I just ask that you would seal up this prayer for today over our body, and that you would be the one, Lord, who does the tilling in our hearts, every one of us, that word would find good soil, and that it would take root and bear fruit, just like the gospel has done in our life, that you continue to, Lord, you are the sower, and you continue to throw the seed through your word and through other people, so many different ways. But I thank you for your word this morning, and ask that it would find good soil in our hearts and bear fruit. I love you guys. Have a great day. I won't be here tomorrow, but I think Brad is going to be here because I will not be in town, hopefully. So anyway, just letting y'all know that Brad will be here, I'm assuming at 8 o'clock again. All right. Love you guys. Bye.